brought Popeyes.
Yeah.
Why do you feel the need to eat after school and then also have dinner after?
Can I ask you a question? What time do you eat dinner?
Just totally not eat. Oh, okay. You're asking me what time do I eat?
Counter question.
Yes.
It varies. Depends on what time we all get home because we're very busy. My wife's also a teacher.
Okay.
So usually not till like 7-ish. Sometimes later.
I thought that's snack time. Who eats dinner at 7?
I eat dinner at 6.
Wait, why do you guys eat dinner so early?
That makes sense.
It's a Chinese family
Okay,
thing.
either I don't eat dinner or I eat dinner at like 9, 10.
You don't eat dinner?
Well, if I go home and I already ate, then I won't eat dinner.
Like
if
today, when
yeah.
you've had a whole bunch of Popeyes.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to eat dinner?
No.
So your mom or your dad they're making dinner for you?
No, they make separate dinners because my dad likes something else and my mom likes something else. So they don't cook like a whole meal for everyone.
Oh.
Yeah.
So everybody for themselves?
Basically. But my mom makes it all. Huh? So she'll just ask me and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to.
So your mom's still the chef?
Yes, she's still the chef.
What kind of stuff does she make?
She can make anything you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Any type of food?
Yes.
Wow.
I feel I don't think she can make Chinese food. That's the one she
my
can.
My mom can make Chinese food.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hell of Chinese food. Of course.
But whatever my dad finds from like a white cafe she'll make it for him. Well, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah.
But chicken tenders?
Like waffles?
What are we talking about?
Like healthy food, like the food that your brother eats.
Pokeballs.
Protein, yeah.
The gym bro.
Yeah,
diet.
he's the gym bro diet. So he'll have like 15 egg whites and call it a day.
That's not healthy.
He won't it's just
Really?
example. One of his breakfasts was like eating, I think it was 6 egg whites with a bowl full of oatmeal and 2 protein shakes for breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
That's too
know.
healthy.
I've never lived that lifestyle.
But then if he
You can
wants
tell.
if he wants to lose weight, he'll eat like nothing.
Yeah.
He'll live off like 1,000 calories and he'll be fine.
That's my brother.
I know.
Right
yeah.
there.
But like Indian food is quite complicated. I took an Indian cooking lesson once and with my wife, and we sat there listening to the instructions and watching, and then at the end the lady said, "Forget it. I'll just cook it and you guys eat."
Wait, no way. Wait,
Yeah,
where
'cause
was this?
We can't follow you.
Where was it?
It was a Vancouver School Board course. Like one
course?
just one night. Just one night.
Well,
School board?
Yeah, the Vancouver School Board has all these different programs.
wait, so what were you cooking? What was she trying to help you cook?
I can't remember.
He's going to say curry.
But it had like 20 different
Ingredients?
small dishes,
Okay,
and she
okay.
was adding some of this and some of that, and she wasn't even measuring anything. And I was like, I can't follow this.
It's like baking.
Just so complicated.
It's usually you eyeball everything.
I know.
Yeah, that makes it a lot complicated. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, do you learn? Do you watch your mom cook and go, "Oh, I can do this"?
Gurnoor cooking? No.
I can cook certain meals that my mom cooks,
No,
but I
she
don't
can't.
cook. I can cook really good butter chicken because I feel like that's easy.
Is it easy?
Because
What is that?
okay, so you basically put tomatoes,
Yeah.
cashews. You have to put cashews to make it creamy.
Is that why it's red?
No, cashews aren't red.
No.
Oh, tomatoes are, yes.
Butter chicken.
Yes, that's why it's red. But a thing that I have noticed is when you make it at home, it's not like as red as when you buy it at a restaurant because they put food coloring in it.
Yeah.
And they also put ketchup in there.
Same with barbecue pork. It's
Barbecue
colored.
pork?
Yeah, it's
it
colored.
gets- But you color it with like sugar, like brown sugar. Like
But if you want to, you can add food coloring to make it even more red.
Wait, I got a
I think
question.
It's
they
like
do that.
sweet and sour pork.
No, barbecue pork.
So when you guys go to the
Cha sao.
Cha shao.
Cha sao.
Cha shao.
okay, when you guys go to the food court and you see like a Chinese or Vietnamese restaurant, do you guys see that like really red? Is it chicken or pork?
It's
Like
it
it's
could be
like
either
red. It's like that red board marker. It's so red.
Those are colored. But if you're looking
Those are
at like a Cantonese, like a barbecue, like Cantonese, where you go like
Yeah.
1 chicken, please, and then they'll give you like really good ones. But those aren't colored. Those are like colored by sugar.
So my question was, if you make that same thing at home, it's not gonna be that red, right? It'll be barely any red.
Depends on your skills.
And then
I've
it's
made it at home, and I did not add anything to make it redder. It's just a little bit red. It's
Yeah,
kind of a dark red instead of a bright red.
that's the same thing with butter chicken. It's not like that artificial color of red. That
Mr.
makes it
Kung,
like
do
really
you
fake.
cook well?
I typically stay out of the way,
Your wife cooks.
but sometimes, like tonight, I'll be making steak. So I'm on the barbecue usually. Sometimes, if I need to, like if my wife wants me to, otherwise I stay out of the kitchen because she's way better.
It's like my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So I can if we're in a desperate situation.
If we were
but
starving.
I'm more of a recipe, or I have to look it up,
Oh, okay.
or right.
So you don't cook with your feelings.
You don't cook with your
I am
feelings.
not talented enough to just look at the fridge and go, aha.
I'll make that up.
Yeah.
Okay. What about baking? You know, Annabelle sucks at baking.
Well, you have to follow the recipe. You can't.
I can't
improvise.
follow instructions. Like
That's the
you said,
problem.
I
You
can't
have
even
to.
follow an ICBC
Bake.
handbook.
Baking is all about precision, and
I got none.
she got none.
Yeah, you can't just make stuff up.
Because
I
you
like
can
to eyeball them.
You can't.
you can do that if you're like a really
Well, if
good
you
baker.
really know what you're doing.
Yes, but not really usually. Yeah,
No, I cook with feelings.
We were making a cheesecake, and she couldn't even clean
They
the
wouldn't
cheesecake
even let me stir.
because she could overstir it. You know? Yeah.
And then my cheesecake was blue.
Yeah, she made us put food coloring in it.
So you guys are here because you're graduating. So I thought it might be fun to get to people who are graduating and get their thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
So how does it feel?
It feels fake, not gonna lie, because
What do you
I
mean?
Stressful.
fake as in a sense of I felt like we were just in grade 8, like coming from grade 7 to grade 8, and like there had like
It
this
feels fast.
yes, and there was this big jump where we didn't even realize when we finished grade 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're just graduating right now.
I think that's more towards like our like 2024, 2025 because we had COVID. It felt like I didn't have like a grade
proper
8, a
year.
grade 9,
Yeah.
or a grade 10, like
Yeah.
a proper one.
Yes, I could. Yeah, there were like a lot of changes that COVID made.
But
Because I'm gonna be honest, people hated the quarter system, but I really
I
like
loved it.
it.
Really?
Was no,
You got
'cause
off at 12.
It's not even about getting off at 12. It's about you had those 90-ish days to focus on 2 subjects and do really good in there. Where with like when you have 4, there's not you got so many more subjects that are distracting you.
That's the same pro that people talk about when they talk about semester versus linear too, right? Because in linear, you would have to focus on so many
Yeah.
more courses.
No, but linear. So I grew up in India, and we had linear, but it wasn't like how linear is here, where one day you have different classes and the other different. We had 8 classes a day.
Me too. So when I was
Yeah.
in Taiwan, right, I was in like a Catholic private school. So they had like 8 classes a day. I
Yeah.
had to get up. Class starts at 6:30 there,
Oh, her
So
class
it's more hours.
and then you get off at like 5.
Wow.
for our school started at 7:30ish. It changes according to winter, and it ended at 2:35. So it's just the classes were a lot short. The classes were 40 minutes each.
Okay.
And then you got one lunch break and one like small recess, how we have in elementary
But
school.
Annabelle, yours are probably around the same
Yeah.
length.
No, I wasn't. We didn't have a recess. We just had like breaks between
One
like
lunch.
each class, like
Oh, how many?
5 minutes, 6 minutes.
So you don't have a
7 minutes.
lunch?
We have a lunch in the middle, but that's
How long
all.
was your lunch?
I'm not too sure, but when I was there, it was like elementary, right? So we had nap times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another thing they just started.
We should
doing
have
it.
that in Canada too.
I
I
feel
like nap time.
it was till like kindergarten to like grade 1 or 2, where they started incorporating nap time after they eat lunch.
It's so nice.
So yeah,
Well, especially after lunch, you're so
drowsy.
drowsy from the food.
basically, yeah. It was really hard to get like 8 classes in though.
So you
That's
grew
great.
up where in India?
I grew up in Chandigarh.
Where's Chandigarh?
It's in Punjab.
So up north.
Yep.
And what was that like growing up in? How long were you there before you came here? How old were you when you came here?
I came here when I was 11. So I did half of grade 6 there, and I came in halfway of grade 6 here. So I came in November. So you know how here semester starts in September? Their semester starts in May.
Okay.
So school ends in April. There's the new semester that starts in May, and then you get a month of summer break, and then it goes on. Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in India?
It was a lot of fun. It was actually better than Canada.
Yeah, bro doesn't like
Well,
Canada that much.
What was so fun about India?
Well,
It's hot there.
It is really hot. Like right now, if you go in summer, it could get up to 50 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, people are complaining
50
about
degrees
42 here.
That's normal. That is so normal.
That's
It never
normal in
goes to
Taiwan
42
too.
here.
It goes to 35 max here.
Around really hot.
Yeah, it's like really hot. But a thing about I feel like India, do you know how here people get really sunburned? You can stay there for hours and hours, you won't get sunburned.
I think people tan.
There's
That's because of melanin in your skin.
Biology.
Oh yeah, I didn't take bio.
We can tell.
But okay, so it was fun there because it was hot.
No,
What else was fun there?
It's not fun. It was hot. It's like all of my cousins, family members, everyone was there. Here, when I came, I had like no one to talk to. It was
You have me
I
for
don't
the
know.
next 5 years too.
It was.
Until you discovered Annabelle. Yeah.
Do you know? Want to know a fun fact about Annabelle? She hated me in grade 8.
Why?
I just didn't like her personality, you know? She just didn't
Oh, this is interesting.
strike with me.
This is really interesting. So you first met in grade 8 at Delview,
We met in Miss
And-
Kim's class.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
Grade 8
that.
science.
and then right away you didn't like her.
No, and it's not like I didn't like her. She
Like-
just talked too much.
I guess
Well,
I talked too much.
she still talks too much.
I know. I just had to. I just like adopt her. You know.
Yeah, she had to get used to it.
Yeah. I kind of just like.
You were asking why I liked India. I guess it was like the life around there. There were certain things that I think Annabelle can agree. There were certain things that were like accessed in Asia and were like common to have in Asia. Then here it came like you could have a cleaner in Asia to do everything for you. When I came here, there was
Right.
no one here.
You can get late night food there. Everything
Yeah.
closes at like 9.
I think
here.
it's not just commonplace, but I think it's probably not as expensive there.
Yeah, like
No,
night
it's not.
markets. I love night markets there. And then here, you
Richmond.
spend like $20 on like
one
one
food.
oyster.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just I guess it's just like where we grew up in and like what we were used to.
Yeah.
I know some people that come from like villages in India that are like, oh my god, Canada is like the greatest thing happened to me. But from a city to me moving to Canada, it was the same thing. There was no like a huge difference that I actually had, except maybe in the studies, because Indian things were like really hard. And like everything was like all over the place because there had like a certain like limit that you have to be to stay in school. So their failing scale was 33%. If you have a 33, you're passed. It's not 50, it's 33.
Okay.
I know it's a kind of weird number. But if you wanted to stay at my school, it have to be like above like 80 averages.
So what do you mean stay at your school? If you got below 33, then
No, if you
get
got-
shipped away.
No, if you got below 85%, they wouldn't accept you. They would send you to a different school.
Okay.
Because
So it's streamed so
Yeah.
that there's certain schools for below average kids.
yeah, like ND.
You can't say that without context.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
But like a thing about India is that their school were like highly ranked. Do you know how like South Point Academy is like the
Yeah.
private school?
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, it's so good, and like everyone cares about the reputation of the school.
Yeah.
Like here, I'm gonna be so honest. When my dad told me I'm coming to a public school, I cried because my imagination of a public school was in India was like really bad because like it's not it until I came here and my dad wanted to put me in South Point and I don't want it to go.
Yeah, it's like the same thing in Taiwan, right? So I wasn't like a well, mine is like pay to stay, you know?
Yeah.
But like I was like in a music class, right? So there was even more pressure because we were like music people that was like supposed to be like raised as musicians and stuff. I don't know how to play piano anymore, by the way. And then
So that was your instrument though?
yeah, that was my like main, and I minored in like clarinet. But then like my average had to stay above a 95, or else my dad would revoke my like privilege of going to that like private school and go to like a public school. And then he was always like, oh, public schools are like so bad and like you get like dirty washrooms and stuff.
Yeah, and here you are.
Yeah, but I was really happy coming to a public school in Canada because I like TV shows, right? Like it showed like American like schools. I was like, that's cool. Lockers.
This is not like an American school.
No.
Mr. Khan, can I ask you a question? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know because I couldn't hear myself. When you graduated high school or when you were in high school, have you ever took tutoring?
I never had a tutor, no.
No, you really? See,
He's built smart. He locks in.
He's smart. He knows.
Actually, my mom gave me a lot of help because she was a teacher in Taiwan
So
before.
you're all Ooh, what did she teach? English? My mom was an English
no,
teacher.
I think she was math science.
Wow.
So he
That's
got
why
that
you're
smart. Oh yeah. A thing that was really common is it common in Asia taking tutoring lessons after school?
I had a permanent tutor nanny kind
So-
of in my house at all times. So
Imagine going to school for 8 hours and then
Tutoring
coming home
till
for
12.
like 30 minutes and then going to tutors. So in grade 11 and 12, it's not like here how you can choose any subject you want as it feels like university requirements. You had to pick a stream. So which came engineering, medical, arts, or commerce.
Yeah.
And imagine we're taking commerce. You had different tutors for each of those subjects. So you would have you would have a tutor for math, you would have tutor for whatever subject, and it was like 3 hours long. So half of your day would go in school and half would be in tutoring. So till grade 11 and 12, you basically had no social life in India because it was so hard.
But kids do have a social life.
Not in India.
Gurnoor didn't specifically.
Well, what about Taiwan?
Well, it was kind of like that, but like I had a permanent nanny that like basically lived at my house, right? So I had like constant like academic pressure. I mean, I didn't really like
So
went
you
out.
never went out with friends.
Even if I went out with friends, it would be like, you know how in like Canada would be like, oh, you want to hang out today? And be like, yeah. No, in Taiwan you're like,
It's not that common.
you're like, you want to hang out at September 4th,
no,
4
So
p.m.
you take out your
Yeah,
day
it's like a
planners.
calendar because we got to match like tutoring schedules, and then for like the school I went to was like a music school, right? We had like individual like practice time like with piano and stuff, like violin. I feel every Asian kid's touched one of those in their life. Have you?
Piano.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but it's kind
a
of like
requirement.
that. You kind of have to like really like schedule it out instead of like you really have the freedom, you know?
So did you come here in grade 8?
No, I actually came here really late. I came here at no, wait, not late. I meant early. I came here at 3rd grade.
Oh, okay.
grade 3. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm basically white.
So where did you live in Taiwan?
I lived in Taipei.
It's a big city.
That's a big city.
I've been there once in
Really?
1992 with my
I was there
family.
in 2012,
Yeah.
I think.
I remember stepping off the plane and almost getting run over by a moped.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
It was culture shock because I was like, what is the
Yeah,
traffic?
cars don't
The
let you go
traffic is
first. They will
ridiculous.
stare
Oh
you
yeah.
down if you try to
There's no
cross.
pedestrians in
There
Asia.
is no such thing as pedestrians.
Oh,
You will get run
did,
over.
Did you find honking weird?
There's lots of honking going on, but like you would walk out of a store onto the sidewalk and there'd be mopeds
Yeah.
flying down the
Everywhere.
sidewalk.
It will be on the
Flying.
sidewalk. It will be
No,
on the
they were
sidewalk.
all over the place. It was kind of scary.
Yeah.
And then we stayed with my mom's cousin, who's passed on now, but he drove us around, showed us around, and
Did you visit Taipei 101?
that was before Taipei 101.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that was,
that was
back in the day.
Early 90s, yeah. So, yeah, at that time, I just remember my mom's cousin driving us down full speed down an alleyway with like maybe 2 inches of space on either side of the car.
Yeah. There's
I was
always
like,
those.
what is going on?
And it's
here?
kind of damp, you know.
There's no speed limit. No learners passing.
Yeah, no. If like I got my N right, but like if I drove there, I would not be in 2 crashes, but like 15.
But you just can't drive. That's your problem.
No, I can drive.
Yeah, my grandpa's brother died of a crash because he crashed his moped, and then
It's always the
that's how he
moped.
died.
My
It's
dad
always the
has a
moped.
strong hate to mopeds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why?
It's
'Cause
just
they're
like his
annoying?
friend died on it too.
Yeah, and then you see like a whole family on a moped. Nobody's wearing a
I've
helmet.
done that.
Like how
What?
My-
many people are we talking? Because I have seen like
a family of 4.
I have
like
seen
normal.
6 people.
I've
Babies
done
on
that.
the
That's
lap.
6
Like that's
people.
against the law, but like I've done that.
Oh,
so
they
like
have laws.
they do. So they have 2
Didn't
adults
look like
on the
it.
chair.
Yeah.
And then
On a
I'll
chair.
be in the front, you know, the little feet
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
like
yeah.
curled up there with the
Yeah.
dog, my little chihuahua. I didn't have a lab at that time.
You.
And
don't
you,
like your
did you have a helmet?
No. What are helmets? I've never
What
worn a
are
helmet
helmets,
there.
Mr. Kong?
That's the problem.
Sometimes the police don't even wear the helmet.
Yeah, it's a different kind of population control.
Yeah. Scary.
Population
So when you went
control.
to Taiwan, what was like the scary thing you thought?
Almost getting run over.
Oh.
Other than that, it was like I really liked it.
Would you go again?
Yeah,
Oh.
I would.
Where did you
would.
go? What did you eat?
Uh,
Did you enjoy the food?
I love the food. I still love the food. Yeah, the food was great. But we went Taipei. I think we landed in Taipei. It's been a long time.
Yeah, you landed.
And
Taipei.
then we went to the east, and we went down
east.
to,
I don't know what that is.
and then we went down to the southernmost point.
Oh no.
We
Kaohsiung?
also, I think, Kunming.
Kunding?
Yeah. And then I can't remember where this is, but we stayed in like a mountainous area at some sort of weird mountain resort. And what I remember is when we had to like take this bus through like this really treacherous road which is really only 1 lane. And this bus was going full speed, and it's only 1 lane. And once in a while, he would quickly pull over to let another car through. And it was like right by the cliffside. So I was like terrified this entire time.
Yangmingshan?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We made it to
Did you
this.
go hot spring?
Yeah, I remember Hot Springs.
Yeah, there we go. Because
So-
I always threw up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Threw up in the hot spring?
No,
You're
in the hot
disgusting,
spring. On like the
Annabelle.
road to the hot spring because I have extreme motion sickness.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
I can
disgusting.
imagine that with that road. But yeah, we made it to the resort in quotes,
The resort.
because as soon as we got there, I looked at the front entrance of the resort, and there were like these praying mantises and giant moths all over the
Did
place.
you catch them?
No, I didn't touch them.
Why?
We went inside.
That's the fun.
I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. There's these creatures outside, and then I went inside, and they were everywhere inside,
yeah, that's normal.
including in our room.
You get like cicadas in the summer.
In the middle of, like, I was trying to sleep in the middle of the night, but all I could hear were lizards crawling around in our room
Oh yeah.
across the ceiling and walls, and then all of these bugs making noises because they were
Yeah.
covering our entire wall space.
yeah, there's
and
so
ceiling.
much insects in like Asia.
Wait,
I
were
was like,
you?
what is this? I couldn't sleep. I could not
Spoiled
sleep.
Canadians.
I know. I was shocked.
Whenever I went to my grandma's house and she had like random lizards crawling up her ceiling, I would always think they were gonna fall on me at night,
Like
Yeah,
land in your mouth.
like land on top of my
Mosquitoes
face.
are a problem there.
Oh, they hurt so bad. They don't hurt. It's just weird. You're
my
just
dad
scratching them
like
all up.
he's like low key allergic to them. So whenever he gets,
Low-key.
and the mosquitoes love him.
Yeah.
So like whenever he gets bit, he keeps
That was
scratching
like
it,
me.
right?
Yeah.
And then it'll like get to the point where he has a wound on it. So he has to like dab like a little like white like medicine on it, right? So in the
it
summer,
right
you just
here.
see
Me
you just see
scratching
him
on a bite.
with a lot of dots on his head and everywhere on his body.
From mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get really inflated or inflated.
Inflated.
I had inflammation. And then I had to take Benadryl. One time we had to come back from camping because my whole hand was like the size of a softball.
I think you're
really bad.
allergic. You need an EpiPen.
I was. I think I'm better now at most things that I used to be allergic to. But yeah, Taiwan has mosquitoes. Taiwan has giant
lot of
centipedes.
them.
I think that was in that park,
What park?
the national park
I don't know the
in
park
southern
names.
Taiwan. And we saw these giant centipedes.
Brazil and the centipede.
What are
He was
those?
traumatized. Did you go in the summer?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you hear cicadas? Cicadas are wild.
maybe.
there.
Well, do
Did
they
it
come
go-
out
did it
every
go-
summer?
What are you doing, man?
I don't remember
That's
that.
a cicada sound. Like every summer, you're just
It's
like
very
boom.
loud.
Yeah, that.
I've heard cicadas in other places.
Oh.
There's a lot there.
But the giant centipedes. Nobody warned me about giant centipedes. Giant spiders, centipedes.
Spiders.
Yeah.
My
what
dad-
about the rats?
I
A lot
didn't,
of rats.
I didn't notice rats.
Oh.
But the centipedes, they were huge. And my dad said, "Oh, those are poisonous." So he in this middle of this national park, he picked up a stone and started crushing the centipede.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And people
did it
walking by, they were like shocked.
it's
And then my
probably
mom was
one
like, "What are you
with
doing?
one
This is a park. You can't do that."
Yeah, because I was taught that if they had two tails at the end,
Yeah,
they're
two
poisonous.
tails.
One tail, they're not poisonous.
Two tails. Yeah,
You're still
Poisonous.
killing an
I know.
insect.
I know.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have done
Innocent
that.
insect that wasn't gonna bite you.
He shouldn't have done that. But he said, like in China where he grew up, sometimes they would hurt
Launch
people.
at you.
And so he's just used to killing them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my brother and my like grandparents like farm thing. So my parents own like a little space where they had a pond. They have like little plants growing in a little
Yeah.
shack with a pig in it. I still don't know. I think it's a pig. It's either a boar or a pig or a skunk. I don't know yet.
I don't think it's a
They
skunk.
kept the pig
there are
as a pet
frogs.
or for food?
Yeah, it's a pet.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't
Sorry.
eat everything, Mr. Kung.
Well, bacon.
They're the same race as you.
Bacon.
Yes.
Bacon.
Okay, so you have a
but
pet.
still, we have like frogs in there, like little insects. My brother goes there when we're not like academically stressed, and then he just goes and kills the insects because he's like the frogs need food.
So he's feeding the frogs that are.
Yeah, but
doing
the
okay
frogs
in the
are
wild?
the poisonous ones,
Oh,
like chanchu. I don't know what they are in English.
see,
Frogs.
we're kind of spoiled here because nothing's poisonous.
There's nothing that's
but
poisonous here.
I feel spoiled here because
I mean, there are things that are poisonous.
Yeah, I used to
Just
not
not
be
all over
scared
the
of
place.
insects, but now I am.
But why? You're here. There's barely anything.
I'm spoiled.
Oh, I see.
I'm scared of frogs.
if you go back.
I hate frogs. I can't stand frogs.
What's wrong with frogs? What
Because
do
they
frogs
just
do to
like
you?
hop, and I feel like they're just gonna hop on me someday.
Centipedes. Giant
Yeah. What about giant
centipede.
centipedes?
I have no clue what that is.
They're like the
Centipedes.
size of snakes.
No.
What?
They're like this.
They're like that long?
Yeah. They're. I think the one that I
Once
saw
in a
was at
while.
least
I have no clue.
3 or 4 feet long, like this,
He was
like an inch,
traumatized.
2 inches thick, with like legs everywhere, bright red.
Bright
Like-
red.
Yellow
Yeah, and the
legs.
antennae. Yeah, the yellow legs.
Antenna.
The stingers at the back were yellow and long. It's terrifying.
You observed
Crazy.
it for that long, or did your dad
How
kill it?
old
and
were
then
you?
observed?
My dad killed one, but there were a few in that park.
How old were you when you went to Taiwan?
I was in grade 10, so 15, 16.
He was traumatized.
He was traumatized.
Yeah.
He's
Those
gonna
things
pass
are-
on. You're gonna take your son there. You're gonna smash a centipede in front of him.
Yeah, you gotta bring that legacy to him.
Yeah, I've never been to Australia, but like a grass could probably kill you in Australia.
A
That's
grass?
And
Australia's
anything could kill you in
dangerous.
Australia.
I have these Australian friends.
Do you have friends?
Making fun of their accents so fun.
You have
Yeah,
friends?
because on Cyprus, I work there, right? So on Cyprus, they're all either English,
all Aussies.
British, or Aussies.
Oh, there's Brits there?
There's so much.
There's so many
I have
Aussies.
this one friend. His name's Ethan. He always goes, Annabelle.
What's water?
So I said, I will be kangaroo balls.
What? What did you say?
Kangaroos in Australia. What do you mean?
Do you know what I love about Mr. Turpin's class? How many accents he can do and how
he
on
does
point
really
they are.
good accents. It's
He's an actor.
crazy. I
He's a
know, but it's
thespian.
crazy.
But like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how on point they are. Because like,
he listens well.
yeah, that's
But
true.
it's
listens and he
crazy.
imitates.
Annabelle, can I ask, is Mr. Turpin passionate about history?
Yes, very passionate. He's also passionate about the fact that all rice are the same.
Yeah.
He said that.
So Mr. Turpin said ravioli, tortellini, dumplings, and wontons are the same thing.
Mr. Cohn.
Same thing. And
He also said,
Like they're the same
all
food.
types of rice
Are the
and I
same.
quote, all types of rice are the same.
Why would he say that?
I don't
You
know.
tell me. You're his friend.
You're like best friends.
yeah.
He's a very picky eater.
He just
I'll
like
say that.
he
No one-
offended.
He won't eat seafood.
Oh, that's me. No one's as picky as me.
I took her to Hot Pot once with
And I
Charlotte,
cried.
and then we ordered everything, right?
What's your problem with seafood?
I just don't like it.
And then she cried when she saw Hot Pot.
Because I got
Why?
scared. Because I felt
Did
like
you have to skewer a live shrimp and stick it in?
No,
No.
everything was like pre-done. Then you just had to like check
They're
it.
already
cook it.
dead.
I could see that. But no, I just got scared because I was like, the time I saw the food, I feel like I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, so she started bawling her eyes out
Yeah.
in the
You
middle.
actually cried?
yeah,
Yeah.
she was in the middle of Happy
See,
Land,
you're an
Metro
easy
Town.
crier.
She just
This
goes.
No, it was because I
She could
thought I
cry
was gonna
over
like
an
it,
ant.
but I didn't. I really wanted
She
to
didn't-
like it,
So
but I
what
didn't.
did you end up eating?
No,
Nothing.
wait. I tried.
She ended up going to KFC and then getting a burger and a
No, wait.
Coke. While me and Charlotte sit there looking at her in disgust while we filled our tummies with.
Oh, they filled
Hot
their
pot.
tummies to the brim, and then they were like,
We
"I
were
want to
like,
puke."
I need to throw up.
Oh,
It was all you can eat.
No,
All you can
I
eat.
tried a piece of beef, dipped in whatever the
It was the
soup thingy.
a hot one.
It was too chewy, and I didn't like it. So
you
She didn't
overcooked
try
it then.
anything else.
no, she cooked it for me.
No, I didn't.
You took it out for me.
Oh.
So
Well, you could have.
She didn't try anything else though. She tried
no.
the beef. And that's it.
I didn't even try the chicken.
I thought we were talking about university.
Yeah, I
In
thought we were
grade
talking about university.
I don't know. We're kind of all over the place.
We are all over.
But we at least we talked about your life story.
Yeah,
And so then you guys came here and got a different experience.
yeah,
Culture shock for you.
yeah.
Maybe not so much for you.
I don't get shocked by anything.
You practically
strong-
grew up here,
Do,
right?
do you know what we're gonna
I'm
get shocked
basically
about
white.
when we see our mark for our final project in English?
Yes, we're very stressed about it. Like I spent a really long time on it.
Well, all you can do is try your best.
All I
we
can do is sit
tried
down
our
and pray.
best.
I need to pray.
We tried our best.
So what are your plans for next year?
I'm stuck with her,
I'm
sadly.
stuck with her too. Same. So we're going to SFU. I'm doing Bachelor of Science.
I'm doing criminology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bachelor of Science. That's a good one. That was mine.
Whoa.
So
But you're not even doing Bachelor of Science right now.
But he
I
teaches
teach
science 10 and 8. Do you teach science 9?
I did teach Science 8 until this year because I got so many engineering blocks
Oh,
that
that's fair.
yeah. So
I thought you did like
I had to take
engineering or
over.
something.
I had to take
Take
over
over
engineering. I
engineering?
don't have an engineering background, but
And you teach engineering? How?
I don't have a programming background.
But you teach the code too.
I am totally self-taught because I taught myself.
Yeah. Mr. Kong never gives up.
I've
but
never
I give
had
up
Mr.
2
Kong.
seconds.
I don't know.
I give up
never
after 2
give up.
Yeah,
seconds.
she gives up and cries.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Do
I've
you-
never seen you cry besides that one time, but I've seen you give up plenty.
Do you know when I saw Annabelle cry when she crashed her car 2 times?
I did not cry. I
But
was
you
just
cried
like
inside.
sobbing.
You were worried.
I was just saying, and then Mr. Kung kept making fun of me for it. So my feelings
seemed
were
okay.
very hurt.
She's fine.
No, I'm fine, but like my feelings were very hurt, Mr. Kung.
Yeah, her feelings were
I've never
very
had
hurt.
you as a teacher, but my feelings were very hurt.
Yeah,
by you.
very hurt.
Yeah.
very,
But
very hurt.
all in good
Very.
fun. Nobody got hurt. Right?
My feelings were hurt.
Your feelings. But that was after
Something
the car
was
crash.
hurt. Yeah.
My car was hurt.
Where's your car now?
My brother.
What?
I'm not allowed to drive it.
So it's sitting in the garage.
No, my brother drives it. It's probably gonna die soon.
Adrian
he got
drives
his
it.
L.
Adrian, what?
Yeah, he
I
shouldn't be
know.
allowed on the road. I'm telling you, he almost got his killed doing
Who-
a left turn.
Who accompanies him?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
That's
Pray
fine.
for her life.
So she's teaching him?
Yeah.
Oh.
How's
And
that
then
going?
my brother is always like, "I'm the best. You don't even need to tell me what to do." And then 3 seconds later, he does like the worst left turn where the car is like all honky and hard braking. He'd be
What?
like, "I'm not the problem. The light was red when I arrived."
What's
Oh,
happening?
that's going to be fun.
Yeah, you can't drive, Gurnoor.
At least I
So-
didn't crash my car.
How long have you had your L, Gurnoor?
We don't. Grade 11 in October.
So,
Do you
See-
want to get a license?
yes.
Yeah, but I can't park.
What do you mean?
She can't
I
park.
can't
She can't even
park.
pull in.
I can't.
Like, head
Like,
in.
do
Like
you,
stall parking?
like, do you know how you park like the front-
Parallel?
No, like even like the normal
Nothing,
front
Mr.
parking,
Kung.
I can't even do that. I took up 3 spots to park a pickup truck.
You're parking a pickup truck. Why don't you try a car?
Yeah, because she doesn't have normal cars in her house. She has
They're all
a
pickup trucks?
no. She
No,
has a Jeep.
no.
I think she has a Jeep, G wagon. She has a Tesla. And
So
she,
I tried Tesla. I could only park it in 2 parking spots.
The Tesla parks itself.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
she
can't
just
give
press
the
a
test
button.
on the Tesla.
yes, you can. You can't.
No,
No,
you can't.
Well, no.
Well, you
can't.
can't just do it auto.
You
But
can.
you can't put it on auto.
You can't put it
obviously.
on auto. I was trying to reverse park. It was beautiful, but I was looking at the screen, and I can't do
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
you can't do that.
You can't. You can glance at the screen.
That's what I'm telling her.
Yeah, but like without the examiner knowing. So I'm probably gonna give a.
No, they're okay with that. I
Oh, they are.
checked.
Oh.
You can glance at the screen, but most of the time
you
you
gotta
should
do your
be
the
looking.
360
mirrors,
checks
right?
as
Yeah.
long as that's down.
Yeah, you're 360 and then back up while you're looking back like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna give
just have to-
the test on the card that
Have to
doesn't.
practice.
At least I'm not gonna pass 4th try.
I passed 3rd try actually.
Do you want to hear why she couldn't pass the 1st and 3rd try? Because she booked it a learners again, even though she had her learners first. And one time she
You booked
booked
the wrong one.
yeah, and one time she pulled up to ICBC.
You paid for it?
No.
No,
okay.
she did. She went to ICBC and was waiting there, and they were like, "Your test is at 2. Why are you here at 4?"
Yeah, so I went at the wrong time once. I booked the wrong one once.
I thought you're used to taking out your day planner and planning your entire life that way.
I
Coming
do
from
that
Taiwan.
with academics, not like life.
Not
I'm
with
like
everything else.
horrible
Not with
with
everything
life.
else.
As my mom quotes, I'm horrible with life.
Her mom says to her, "You should be glad that SFU you have SFU."
Yeah, because she's like, why is your room always so dirty?
My son's going to SFU.
Wow.
For what?
Which one? Are we
BD.
gonna get your? Are we gonna
Oh.
get? Are we gonna meet your son?
He'll be in BD.
But
Whatever.
that's
out who-
Burnaby.
I'll find.
I don't
out
know where
who
everything
he
is at SFU.
I'll find out where he goes, and
a
we'll
concrete-
we'll be friends with him.
Concrete
know.
bunker.
It's basically like a prison,
We're going there next year.
There's outdoor areas.
but we're going to the Surrey campus.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
we're going
only
to
reason.
the Burnaby one second year.
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
can't
true.
go to.
Anyways,
Oh, he's going to
Burnaby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, meet Armin.
But I do really like the Surrey campus.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
very
because
nice.
there's bubble tea there.
People's like it's in the mall, but like I see no problem with that. You don't want to. Are you telling me you don't want to go to TNT for lunch?
I've been to that campus. It's beautiful.
Exactly. There's
I really
TNT.
like their library too.
I recently
and-
found out Burnaby had bubble waffle, like the noodle house.
Oh, yeah?
I will be spending every penny I get there.
I haven't been to the SFU
She's gonna be broke.
Burnaby in a long time. I went to UBC.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kim.
Wait, are you getting your master's?
I already have it
Oh, you in what?
God damn.
in administration and leadership.
Oh, how long did that take?
2 years.
Oh, wait, I thought a
Really?
master's like 4, isn't it? Isn't it like a postgraduate degree?
Depends.
Oh, okay.
Depends on what.
Because
you're doing.
Mr. Turpin tells he's doing his
He's
master's.
doing his.
He's doing
it.
it. Did you get your
I didn't know
master's
that.
at UBC?
Yes.
Oh.
I did everything at UBC because I'm just lazy
flexing.
that way.
He's flexing.
No, I didn't.
He's flexing his 97 average.
He's flexing.
I
his
didn't have a 97
99
average.
Oh, sorry, it was a 99. Wasn't
I did
it?
well in high school.
He locked in and did well.
Well, here's a warning for you. I did super well in high school. I did really well in high school, and then when I got to university, I was like, looked at
What
my
is
report
this?
card. I was like, what?
What-
I want to know what your report card
What,
looked like.
what was
happened?
your graduating GPA from UBC?
I don't know.
It has to be high because he got accepted into UBC Masters.
That's at some point I just didn't want to check anymore. I just tried my best,
At least you
make
graduated.
sure I didn't fail.
And you
because,
got your Masters.
And then now you're
Okay.
here with us.
Marks, sometimes marks at university are a complete mystery. Just how it's
So it's
calculated.
like high
Oh.
school.
It's weird. It's not like high school.
It is like high school. I should be
not like-
getting an A++ in A block engineering.
I got
And
a,
you will.
Mr. Kong, I got a question.
Yeah.
I have heard a lot of people say I'm gonna do really good in SFU and really good in high school.
Yeah.
And when I get accepted to whatever university I want to go to, I won't care about my marks. How do you feel about that?
That's gonna be me.
I think you should just,
I just want to pass.
well, it depends what your goals are, right? If your goal is to get your degree,
Yeah.
then you just have to study and try your best so that you get that degree.
Yeah.
Like the percentages and comparing with each other doesn't really matter anymore.
I feel like the percentages matter if you want to do something like postgraduate. Because if I don't like anything in criminology and I want to go law, the reason I'm taking crim is because I want to go into law.
Mm-hmm.
So I really need to focus on doing good to get accepted into law school.
Yeah. Well, in university, it's all on you, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna
Help you.
Nobody's gonna come up to you and say, "Hey, you know that thing you forgot to turn in?"
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna
But
do that.
can you tell us about deadlines?
Deadlines?
Are they really strict?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Make your deadlines.
If
It's
due tomorrow at like 11:59, you have to hand it in at 11:59. There's no like, oh, I'll hand it in tomorrow, like high school.
I forgot
Absolutely.
to hand in my reflection.
at high school. I would like to say that the ministry would require us to make sure that every kid gets something out of it,
Yeah.
right? So that's different. University, you paid for it. You're
That's true.
choosing it. You chose to do that degree and you finish it however long it takes you to finish. If it takes another 3 years to finish it and you're going to pay for it, whatever.
It's your
Like,
thing.
yeah, the professor's never going to
Like,
call you up
chase
and
you
say,
down.
hey, I could give you some more marks here and you can, no, nobody cares. Nobody really, I mean, I shouldn't say nobody cares. Like they do care, but they're not going to handhold. You're an adult, right?
Makes
so
sense.
you make your own choices and you
We're
get
gonna be
through or not.
adults Next year.
You are.
Next year, I thought you
19.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to be 19 next year.
Oh, no.
Legally adults.
Yeah.
Our parents can't kick us out
No.
legally.
Oh.
We're
Yep.
just not going to live.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're on your own, as they say.
Do you recommend co-op? And how
Oh,
many
co-op.
courses do you recommend per semester?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'm smart.
Depends on what you're taking.
I'd say Bachelor of Science.
So same thing you did.
Depends
she's
on how
just
you're
not
able to
smart.
handle things. If you have a day planner, I'm sure you can take more courses and organize yourself better.
Fair. Is it
my
actually
thinking is-
really hard?
Well, my thinking is, your first year, you want to schedule things so that you get the hang of what this is about and how difficult things are. And then you'll have a better idea of what you can handle or not, right?
Yeah.
Don't put too much on yourself
So take it easy
right from
first year.
Don't take it easy. You still have to take some courses, but
No, yeah.
Like 3.
No, that's
2 to 3.
but schedule it so that things are kind of nice for you.
Yeah.
So, first year, you mean the first semester, right? Or like the first year?
First year, first semester.
Oh,
Just get a feel
same
for it
thing.
first, right?
What about, would you recommend taking courses in summer? Did you take any courses in summer?
Not until I did my education courses, but I had to take courses in the summer. And the summer courses were kind of fun. So if I didn't have to, I wouldn't.
Oh,
Fun.
okay.
I would, because sometimes like you need to make money in the summer, you need to work in the summer. There's
Fair
other
enough.
things you should do.
So is co-op a yes from you?
Oh, definitely co-op because it gives you the experience. You get experience and also you get connections.
So,
So
Mr.
that's
Kung,
valuable.
is work experience very an important thing to have?
Why are you looking at
I'm
me?
Absolutely.
trying to go into co-op because
Why are you looking at me?
that little
When you're
girl
trying to-
over there
Okay.
has zero
You've never worked a day in your life?
Never. She hasn't even done chores. She doesn't even fold her own bed.
Okay.
She
So
doesn't clean her own room.
you start tonight.
Tonight, she ain't gonna start ever.
Wash the dishes.
She leaves.
We got the
dishes.
dishwasher for that.
Yeah.
The
but you still have to
dishwasher?
put
You can put it in.
stuff in the
Gurnoor.
dishwasher.
Do you know how to scrub a dish? Like my
Okay.
mom, we have a
Like your hand.
dishwasher, but my yellow mom decides that hand washing is better.
Because you save
He's
water.
like, the chopsticks.
You
will
actually
not
don't
get
save
washed.
water.
You
You're
don't,
less
yeah.
efficient when you hand wash.
That's what I
No, but that's what the
said.
reason is for most of them.
I see.
They're
No,
like,
my
we
mom's
save
like,
water.
it's cleaner if you wash it by hand.
Cleaner? I don't think so.
Well, maybe it feels
It's
cleaner,
my yellow
be.
mom.
or maybe there's something wrong with your dishwasher.
No, maybe there's something wrong with my mom.
You also have
Oh,
to.
no way.
You have to put the dishes in a certain way. You
Yeah.
can't just chuck
I
it in any
do.
old sort
Unlike
of way.
Gurnoor, I know how to do that.
What do you
but
mean
my mom just decided that we need to learn how to do it. You know?
Oh, wash it by hand.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, there's a starting point for you, Gurnoor.
Yeah, Gurnoor.
Vacuum, mow the lawn.
She doesn't even know how to plug
We
in the
got
charger.
fake grass.
Clothes.
We got
Yeah,
fake
she has
grass.
fake grass in
Scrub
her.
the toilet. You have fake grass.
Yeah, because we got tired of mowing the lawn because our grass.
I love mowing the lawn. It's
What?
relaxing.
Wait, what?
What? You
Where
get
did that
all
come
like
from?
the dust in your face and like it's wet and then like rocks fly everywhere. You think that's fun? Like
So
I
do you-
own dogs.
I wear a
Sometimes
I wear
dogs get
smock
like
and
polluted.
protective eyewear.
So do you love cleaning the snow too?
I hated shoveling.
Oh, I hate shoveling.
Shoveling snow, I'm not a fan. But
Are you a
I do
winter
it.
person or
I
a
have to
summer
do it.
Oh yeah, when-
Summer.
Summer.
Yeah, I'm not a winter person. I mean, I like snowboarding, but I
You
have
do?
to
Wait, you
snowboard.
snowboard?
I snowboard and ski.
Oh my god.
Old
But-
people sports skiing.
I like skiing too.
Yeah, because
I like going straight down, skis
snowboarding
together,
is better.
pointed.
How's
Snowboarding's fun. I
how's
love-
roller hockey going?
I haven't played much roller hockey.
Oh no.
Snowboarding is the
Maybe in the
sport.
summer.
I love snowboarding.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Do you do jumps and stuff?
Yeah, I got my Park 1.
So, what does that mean, Park 1?
So there's a course for snowboarding. It's basically like an instructor course. When you get it, it's like getting a certificate to become a teacher, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And the courses are Cassie from 1 to 4. And then there's a park section, which is like jumps.
Cassie?
Cassie. That's the name for it. It's
Okay.
Canadian Association Snowboard.
Okay.
Eyes for something. I don't know.
Okay.
Instructor?
Yeah, instructor.
Makes sense.
Oh my god.
And your
Yeah.
brother's the same?
No. My brother has his level 1. That's it.
Okay. But you're Park 1.
I'm a Park 1 and level 2.
So that means like
that means Adrian can't do jumps.
the jumps.
I can.
Yeah.
the easier to explain it. Yeah.
I don't know if I could do jumps because I'm a low risk
It's like my
type
dad.
of person.
I don't like jumps either. I did it just.
I
So
won't
could
even do
get it.
moguls. Moguls.
You
scare-
don't like
no, they
moguls?
scare
What's the
me.
fun in snowboarding then? You
don't
go
know,
on the
especially-
green, then you send it straight down.
Yeah.
So you're one of those bombs.
I don't even.
You're the type I tell my students to stay away from. I'm like,
so
you see
mean.
those? You see those? Get to the side. Let them through. Let them through. If they want to
I
go
don't.
fast, the ambulance will pick them down
Wait,
faster.
Mr. Kong.
I don't scrape the snow all the way down.
You don't scrape. You don't scrape.
I point
that means
my
you don't
board
straight down.
goofy style.
You're goofy. I'm a goofy,
I'm goofy.
too.
Yeah.
Mr.
It just
Kong,
feels natural.
I could see you when you're snowboarding wearing those like weird turtles for your head and the things
probably
that
do.
little kids
No,
wear.
I have a proper helmet.
Do you have a brown jacket? I can
No.
see it on you, like a brown beige.
Mine's terrible. It's a red jacket, and then I have ski pants
Oh, wow.
that are
Really?
white, blue, and people laugh at me when they see it. Actually, one time I was on the hill, and there was another guy with the exact same pants. And I pointed and laughed at him, and he laughed at me. And I was like, hey, we're wearing the same clown pants.
Wait, what's with the clown pants?
And it's from Costco, 'cause I'm cheap.
What colors are they?
It's like white background and then blue patches.
Oh,
it looks
no.
looks
Blue
like
patches.
checkered or something.
Is there red in there?
It's not the most stylish thing. I don't care
It's
about
okay.
style.
Where do you usually snowboard at, Mr. Khan? I'm talking about snowboarding. We're not talking about skiing here. No.
What's the difference?
Cyprus.
Ski is
I've
for
been on
old people.
grouse.
Snowboarding is for young people.
Just the local mountains.
Yeah, Cyprus is
I mean, I've been to Sun Peaks, and that's really nice.
that is very nice. Big White.
No, I've never been a big white.
That place is so nice.
I've been to Whistler.
Gurnoor, have you been snowboarding?
You never took me. Do you know who you took, Armin?
You could give her free lessons.
I can't.
Do you do any snow sports?
She does hockey.
Does ice count as snow?
No, it doesn't.
Snow sports.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I really want to try snowboarding. But like, I need Annabelle to
She
be
tried
there.
sledding.
Oh.
What did I try?
Have you tried sledding?
No.
No? Tubing?
Oh, Burnaby Mountain.
No.
That's a good place to try for free.
For free?
I'll teach you, Gurnoor. I'll
Just
teach
a
you.
mountain. You
Once
just
I
go
get
down
my
a mountain.
car back.
Like, when is that? Like 20,
I just need to
35?
pay for my insurance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go with her in the snow.
No, mister.
I wouldn't. What if she crashes me?
She crashes
I
in
would
broad
never.
daylight.
I would
when
Yeah.
there's-
And then there's
Your
gonna
will
be,
says my
hazards.
name on it, right? Your will has my name on it.
and then
right?
there's gonna be news. Annabelle crashed 2 girls, herself and her friend.
No. No. Be
What's your
careful.
thoughts on pets, Mr. Kung?
That's a random question.
No, how do we go from snowboarding to pets?
What do you mean? We went from food
Well,
to
to-
university.
My thought
to
on pets.
Taiwan and India.
I am. It'd be great to have a pet.
You seem like the type to say no to your son whenever he asks for a dog.
It's
He's
true
smiling. Yeah, there we go.
because
That's why I wanted
somebody
to ask.
has to take care of it.
Yeah, and
That's
your
the
son just
same.
wants the experience of owning a dog.
Yeah, but I know. Actually, my son doesn't care. My daughter wanted a dog
Why
or
didn't
cat
you say yes?
because somebody has to take care of it.
I thought
it's
you
not
were
going to
like
be
the-
probably not going to be her.
I thought you were like the
And
cool Asian dad.
I'm
That doesn't say
I
no.
I can feel the no pets in the house from him.
and
That's why I
also
asked.
I grew up with a lot of allergies with dogs and cats.
That's fair.
And I do have a little bit of that still.
I'm allergic to my dog.
And you still have a dog.
Actually allergic. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
do,
allergic to the lab.
do you want?
Like my whole family is. Whenever we touch her fur, right? With anything but our paw.
So how do you have a dog then?
we just do. We don't give up on a dog just because we're allergic.
do you want to know a fun thing about
We get
Annabelle
rashes.
and her and allergies? She orders sushi from Cactus. She told me she's
Why
allergic
don't you
to
get sushi from Cactus Club?
That was the only thing they had. That was
and I guess she wanted to eat it. She told me she's allergic to avocados. There's avocados in that sushi. She still eats it.
it's fine if it's
And
like
then you get
small
sick.
portions. If I
And
get,
no, I don't know if anything happened because she went home, but she seemed fine.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna die.
Then she's not allergic.
Yeah, I think
You say you're allergic to peanuts too,
Yes.
and you don't die when you eat a granola bar.
Are there peanuts in it?
Yes.
Yes, because not all granola bar have.
No, we need to
peanuts.
go back to pets. So your
Oh, yeah.
daughter
So-
wanted a pet.
Yeah, and I'm not good with living things.
You're not.
You
We're
have
living
children.
things.
Yeah, they're
you,
lucky.
You take care of children as
They're-
work.
They're so lucky to be alive.
What about us?
Alive.
Because I kill plants, I killed fish.
You
I
kill
used to have fish.
plants. You kill
He
plants.
I
kills
forget
centipedes.
to water plants. Thankfully, somebody got me a
Thankfully, I water my
snake
children.
plant. Snake plants don't need a lot of water. So actually, there was a student we were talking about. I don't know. We were talking about plants one day, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I haven't watered my snake plant for 2 years." So I went home, and it's still alive somehow. So, anyways, get a snake plant because low maintenance.
No,
and if
get
I had
dogs.
a pet, it would have to be low maintenance. Like I would have to forget about it for
Like a centipede.
maybe a few months. And
No, I
it
don't
should
think that's
be
how it
able
works.
to keep itself alive.
For any. Okay.
You can't even do that with humans.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a raccoon. Just a raccoon in the yard, and they can come and go
That's
anytime
my
it
dad.
wants.
My dad, when
Then
we
you
lived
can-
in our
you
house,
can.
it was raccoon was his best friend. Every day he fought with them with a stick, literally, because they lived under our patio.
Those things are vicious.
They are, so we had to like stab them. Our dog kept barking at them, and they won't get out. They had a whole nest down there.
So you got somebody to take them out.
No, we just deal with it ourselves.
Oh, so you
Whoa.
clear them out.
Chinese people, we don't spend money on
gosh.
getting raccoons to get out. We do it ourselves.
Yeah, she killed them and she ate them.
We did not eat
No, you
them.
didn't.
We did not kill them.
No, you did not eat a raccoon. That would be illegal.
Would it?
Is
I think
it?
so, yes.
I think it's illegal to kill a centipede in a national park. as
Yeah,
well in
I think so
Taiwan.
too. I don't even know
How
what they
could
are.
you? That was an innocent.
He
centipede.
didn't do it. It was his dad.
Just
man.
because it's an insect doesn't mean it doesn't deserve life. It had a life
true.
of its own, just sitting there. It wasn't gonna launch at you. You just
It was,
killed it in cold blood.
It was shocking,
Oh.
but just a regular day for my dad.
But that was loud.
Your dad's a mass murderer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Well, he's told me back in China when he was growing up, he didn't have a lot, and just no
Killing
toys
stuff.
or anything. Yeah, that's what he did as a little kid. Just
You play
Kill
with mud.
insects?
or
I used to do
his
that.
grandma would send him out to hunt for things. So that's just life there
Rabbits.
in rural China.
I tried
And at that
hunting
time.
once. I got
And-
nothing.
And she failed. She crushed herself.
No, I came back crying because of too many mosquitoes.
All right.
What are you
So-
talking about?
You guys are looking forward to heading off. Do you have any advice for the kids who are remaining at Delview and
What
maybe
grade are we talking?
Yeah,
any
what grade are
grade?
you talking?
What advice do you have for them for high school?
Do you want to start with grade 8s first?
Grade 8s.
Yeah.
Just have
Go.
fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Grade 8s, grade 9s, experience what high school's like. Have fun because you're not getting any credits or anything. And university, don't
Nothing matters.
basically how elementary school was,
Yeah.
grade 8 and grade 9 are the same thing.
And then grade 10, try a little harder, but it still doesn't matter because they're still not going to look at that too much. Grade 11. Grade 11. Now you get to grade
They
11.
look at grade 10.
No, they do
Barely.
look at not a lot. Grade 11's more focused.
Yeah.
So grade 10, try,
But not too hard.
but no, try, but still have fun.
This is terrible advice.
Sorry,
We're not done.
No,
Not
grade
advanced.
11. No. Okay,
Wait.
Grade
let me finish.
11.
Grade 11. That's when you.
No.
That's when you start. You
Grade
gotta take
11,
it seriously.
You gotta try harder than grade 12 because universities looks at your grade 11 grades.
for early application.
Yes, if your grade 11 grades are bad, they're not gonna accept you.
Yeah.
Try so hard in grade 11 that
Yeah.
you get like
Be such
almost
a tryhard.
all low A's or like high B's, so you can
No,
get into
like high A's and low
Yeah.
A's.
So did you
and
guys
high B's.
have an easy time getting into SFU?
No, because
Yeah.
for grade 11, right? I didn't have anyone to tell me anything. So grade 11, right? I kind of just like let it fly. So
See.
grade 11, my first semester, I had chem, physics, pre-calc, and art. I got 100% on art. Everything else, I got a C.
Oh.
So I had to redo everything and like really like,
You redid everything?
yeah.
She did
So
pre-calc and
summer
chem.
school, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I had to like make sure my grades were up. So that's painful. Don't do that, guys.
The best advice we can give is take maybe 1 or 2 hard courses in summer school, so your workload in
So
actual
you know what's
yeah.
you're prepared for it.
Yeah, no. It'll be a lot easier. For me, I don't think it was hard. I got into every single university I applied
I
to.
hate her.
Yeah, I applied to like 9 and I got
Which
into all 9.
universities?
So I applied to 5 in UK for law school.
Oh, okay.
I got into Birmingham, I got into
Okay.
Manchester, which is better than UBC. Just
Okay.
saying for people that
I
don't
don't know
know.
anything about Manchester.
I got into York University.
Okay.
I got into law.
Flexing.
And I got into Leicester. And then I got into UVic, Alberta, UBC, SFU.
She's flexing.
And you chose SFU.
Yeah, because
You could have been in the UK.
But my
Her dad
parents,
didn't want to go.
no, they agreed and they were like, no, you're not going.
So they spent like 100 per school
No.
on like admission.
For here, but for 5, could you guess how much I spent on 5 applications for
$500.
UK? It was $40
That's crazy.
altogether.
UBC alone
What?
was like
Really?
150.
So I
don't
paid.
remember.
So, and if you're talking about pounds, it was like 19 pounds or something, or like around 40-ish Canadian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, Alberta, I paid $125 for one application.
Oh, wow.
I know, but
Okay.
UK's applications are cheap. But yeah, I still decided to go here.
Annabelle, did you apply for other schools?
No, I knew I was staying here because there's no snow or mountains anywhere
true.
else. So I wanted to stay here for
You're tied to the
Whistler,
mountain.
Cypress,
Yeah.
and Seymour and Grouse, you know? So I applied for everything here, got into SFU, and then applied for UBC. They didn't want me. and then that's pretty much it. Just like for grade 11, just try as hard as
Yeah.
you can, you know? Try as hard as you
Because
can.
when you try really hard in grade 11,
You can
it's
take it
really
a
good for
little
your
bit
earlier
easier
application.
for grade 12.
A disclaimer: if you get accepted early, that doesn't mean you can actually go into the school.
Yeah, because
You still need to
universities
try
are
hard.
painful, and they don't tell you the actual criteria of what they want. They just want you to guess. They say do well, and
Get
then
a
you guess.
competitive advantage.
I know there are some kids at my son's school who got in and then
revoked.
had it revoked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like your
Yeah.
thing can go down so much, you know.
Yeah.
But like it's still stressful because you try to find like help, so like you know what the actual like grade,
'Cause-
what they want is, right? So you
'cause
can
we-
like know what you're doing. But no, you ask them, you spin around in a circle, and then you call them, you email them, you call every single person. They don't answer. SFU.
That's not just SFU.
Every university.
It's probably we
just
were
SFU.
talking about why like SFU and like other universities accepted us first, even though they're gonna send us another acceptance or revoking letter in July.
yeah,
Because they're still gonna look at our grades. So we were like, why was that first one there? Why shouldn't you just do it at the end?
because now you don't have any other options.
Because you declined it, right? Because I declined
Well,
UBC, and
It's more
I
for
can't
them
apply
than
it.
for you.
Yeah, I know, but it's so annoying.
Yeah, because now, like, if SFU hypothetically revokes one of us, where are we gonna go?
Yeah.
So now you know how it is.
Yeah,
It's a dog eat dog
And-
world.
And schools don't tell you this, but they should.
I really wish we.
I
Like,
really wish I knew before I did grade
like
11.
we still have careers, right? I feel like I really wish Mr. Yu should like talk about more about this with
I think he
university.
probably does.
We
I
had
heard
him too.
nothing about this.
No, we didn't heard anything about it.
But you guys will find out when you go to
No,
university.
but that's
where-
not right. I should be learning about how to apply to uni,
No,
not how
also-
to do,
We should-
not how to solve a triangle.
Also, when you get into university, you'll find out that there's a lot of things that you're just gonna have to figure out yourself.
You should take accounting 11 and 12 to figure out your financial situation.
I
It's
thought
good.
accounting was like
It's
It's
math.
accounting.
It's math for dumb people. For me,
It is not.
I'm
It's using
dumb. I'm not
spreadsheets.
good at math.
I'm not good at math either.
Says the person who's taking.
Okay. Any last words?
Try hard in your grade 11. Try hard in your grade 12. Grade 8, 9, 10. Take it easy. It doesn't matter.
No, but you said no.
this is terrible
no,
advice.
no.
I meant
Y-
try a little bit if you're in Mr. Kung's class, like Adrian
Yes.
Infotech.
Take Mr. Kung's class to have fun, and take like other classes to not have fun.
To suffer.
To suffer, because I remember I thought I was gonna do really bad in like infotech, because I thought the teacher was gonna be so scary and they were gonna be like, "Oh my god, you aren't doing this right," but it was Mr. Kung, so he doesn't do that.
I don't.
You don't. No.
I
I've
get
never
upset.
had Mr. Kung. I can't say anything.
you get upset at other people that actually don't do their work. But like you never got upset at the people that actually did their work though.
I don't know why I would.
Yeah, that's the point. Because I know you don't care about us.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely care. I care about quality of work.
Okay.
See, we have our exhibition this week, so
could we do
I'm
the NA?
very stressed out.
We're graduating. For every teacher, is it quality over quantity or is it quantity over quality? Because I know people say quality.
You mean in university?
For high school. Because I know so many times teachers are like quality over quantity, but
they don't
it's always the opposite.
Short.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends.
Like, it could be a question of
what do
why
you guys
did he
think?
do this? I think it's quantity.
It's quantity over quality.
And I don't even know what we're talking about.
Okay, imagine
Like
you give us an essay and you say
like a research project.
Yeah, you say to students, it's always quality over quantity. But at the end of the day, you're getting marks, and people who did like 15 pages are getting way more than people who did like 7 pages.
I don't know. It depends on what the assignment is and what you're looking for. That's what I always say.
Mr. Kong's quantity over quality.
I think that's
just because he's my people, you know? I understand my people.
Okay.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You know, once Mr. Kong, me and Adrian was walking down the hallway. Mr. Kong randomly went, "Look, it's my people."
Did he go that?
My Taiwanese people. My half.
People.
I'm half.
Oh, you're half.
You're mixed. You're
I'm
not
mixed.
peel.
Exactly.
What are you talking about, man?
That makes me interesting.
So are you
Makes
saying
you
Annabelle's
different.
Do you know what
Are you saying I'm basic?
No, she's not basic. She's born in the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, what's that about?
What's wrong with being born in the United States?
So why were you...
So here's
How does
my
it work
life
out?
story. My parents went on a travel trip, like a vacation, to San Francisco, California. They accidentally had me there. So they were forced to stay there for a bit. So because I was a little baby that just got born, I couldn't travel. And then they decided they were going to Canada for a trip. Boom, my brother.
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Put that in quotation marks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So they were forced to stay there. And then we went back to Taiwan.
Yeah. And
So, I mean, you've been on a few vacations. How come you don't have more siblings?
True. Very true. Very true.
Wait,
Very true.
yeah, bro.
So much for PG-13.
Yeah.
Mr. Khan, there's grade 8s listening to this. They're like 12 years old now.
All right.
Wait,
I think
how old are grade 8s?
we're at the
13,
4:30 mark that you guys have to leave at. So
Yes.
thank you for being here today, and
No problem,
good
Mr.
luck
Khan.
with and make sure you guys come back and visit,
Yes.
Oh,
because
don't
I would like to
worry.
know
I will.
how it's going.
I have a brother.
Because you don't know yet. One day you will.
I don't like how you're scaring us.
Yeah.
He's
what
just
the
like your
my
life
job.
is just going to be messed
That's
up when
my
you
job.
enter. Is
It's
there a
gonna be
course
scary.
you want us to take in your university?
Just take whatever is necessary
Grade
to get
8,
through.
9, 10,
10.
doesn't matter. Grade 11 and 12.
Terrible
That's
advice.
the-
Do not listen to these people.
Listen to it. I'm telling you.
You can listen to the person that got accepted everywhere.
The transcript says otherwise.
Transcript
I don't
says
care
it
what your
all.
mom said, what your dad said. I'm telling you right now, 8, 9, 10. It don't matter. Grade 11.
All right. It does matter.
No.
See you guys.
Take innovations.
Bye-bye.
Bye.